Welcome, everybody. My name is Michael, and this is your friendly reminder for the 2% DCA of Bitcoin. Dollar cost averaging is your friend. If you have no idea what you are doing in the markets, if you're not an excellent investor, such as myself, I'm not an excellent investor, this is the strategy I would do. I would put 5%, as I am right now, into my 401k, get the company match, work at a company, but also work on your side hustles, your side projects. So eventually you can make, double the money, or you make more money from the side hustle and bye-bye 9 to 5. So that is a very nice dream, but not everybody wants that. Some people prefer 9 to 5 throughout, and that's fine. With that, all you do, 2% of your salary, whatever it is you do, whether you're a construction guy or whether you're a marketer at a big corporation or an accountant or lawyer or a policeman or manufacturing employee or a production assembly line worker or a taxi cab driver, it doesn't matter. 2%, whether you're making 40,000, 100,000, 200,000, if you're making more, you should be putting in more. 3%, 4%, 5%, whatever you feel comfortable, but 2%, unless you are living in poverty and living negative to negative, not even paycheck to paycheck. If you're in that scenario, don't think about investing. Think about reducing debt. If you do have any debt, think about potentially getting a different job. I know it's a struggle. I get it. I've been living paycheck to paycheck for a while, but we're finally getting out. 2%. That's all it takes. And maybe since it's not going to be a lot at first, I want to do it every week, every 2 weeks. Maybe if you get paid bi-weekly, go once a month or every couple of months. I probably would do once a month instead of 2 weeks, because if you do every couple of months, the market may fluctuate quite a bit. Ultimately, it doesn't matter, whatever you feel comfortable with. It depends on the amount, because there's another thing you do have to think about is the fees. So if, let's say you're making $50,000 a year and you're putting in 2%, $1,000 per year, and you're dividing that up, let's just make it even $100 per month. I know it's less than that. Let's just say $100 out of that, you're going to get like a $10 fee. It's not the most ideal situation. Most people are able to use Coinbase. I mean, you're always going to have 2, 3, 5% spreads, whatever it is, with all of these different exchanges out there. I'm banned from Coinbase. I get Coinbase is not an amazing option for everybody, but wherever you're able to buy your Bitcoin from, there's going to be fees. Ultimately, you don't care about the fees. You should record them. You should always have a little ledger where you got all your recordings, so you know exactly whether you're in the red or not. In the green, you're profitable finally. And with that, you don't care. You keep doing this next 5, 10, 15 years, especially right now. Bitcoin's at 63,000. It's kind of in a lull. We got to wait a couple of months after the halving. Everyone's like, what's going on? Well, it's not just Bitcoin, it's the markets. And eventually we're going to get out of this. Most importantly right now, if you're an employee and you got a 401k match, take that match. Do whatever you can. And if you are in a position where, oh no, I got to change my job, but you're on a vesting schedule, whether it's stock options, if you're an executive or manager, or maybe you're at a startup, and you're close to that vesting where, okay, if I wait 2 more months before I leave my company, I get, an extra 10, 20% or 50% or whatever, stay, and then you can leave, unless you're going to get an amazing offer. And I would include that in the interview. Like, hey, if I leave right now, I'm going to lose on $1,000, let's say. Can you include that in the offer on top of what we were discussing? Because then it makes it fair and you're able to negotiate. And to get it, it's a tough market right now. Number one thing, let's find better jobs. Let's get better paychecks. Let's save if we're able to, if we're in that position. Let's invest a little bit. If we're in that position, there's some great savings accounts right now that are offering 5, 6% high yield savings accounts. There's great CD rates while the rates are high. 6-month CDs, 12-month, 13-month CDs. So diversify a little bit. Don't have everything in cryptocurrency, but 2%, you're not going to miss that. And I get it. If it's $100 or $200 a month, well, don't go crazy with your gym membership. Get a decent gym membership. Don't get Equinox or whatever. Don't eat your avocado toast sandwiches. I'm just kidding. Do whatever you want with your money. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, just be happy. And we're going to get through this tough period because I'm excited. This is that point where it's kind of like, it's the waiting game. What's going to happen with cryptocurrency? 2% DCA. You're not going to worry about that. You're not going to care. I'm sure you're spending $100 or $200 or whatever in random miscellaneous items that if you did a full budget on what the past 30 days of expenses were, you're going to realize you're spending a lot more. There's a lot of exciting things happening, and I am pumped to go through it all with you, and we don't want the battery to fry. So that is that. That is a sign. Thanks for watching. 2% DCA or more if you can. You won't regret it. Bye.